Okay, and here we are on the last problem of the evening. It says copy and complete each of the diamond problems below. Well, we should be pretty good at these by now. So you could probably just solve these right off the bat with no issues. So if you want to do that, that's cool. Otherwise, I'll just go through them right now. So this first one, we've got 15 and 8. So what are the factors of... So I guess here's the diamond problem pattern that they give us again. So we know that whatever these two numbers are over here, they have to sum up to 8, and they have to multiply to 15. Well, lots of different numbers can add up to 8, but there's only a couple numbers that will be able to multiply out to the 15. So what are those numbers? Well, what are the factors of 15? So the factors are 1, 3, 5, and 15, right? At least those are the whole number factors, right? So those are the factors of 15. So which ones of those can potentially be combined to be 8? Not that one. Not that one. Aha. Okay, so we know we're going to probably use 3 and 5. So we need to make sure that some combination of them multiply to 15. Well, any combination of 3 and then, how am I going to separate these? Any combination of 3 and 5 multiply out to 15. So we could either be 3 and 5, or it could be 5 and 3. But 5 and 3 add up to 8, and then they multiply out to 15. So that's the first one. So that's A. Alright, so let's do B. So we've got 3 and 1. Well, this one, you just have to do the math. So 3 plus 1 is 4, right? So that's what's going to be in the bottom over here. And then 3 times 1 is 3, so that's what's going to be in the top up here. Well, that one's pretty easy. Man, they made these easy. That's weird going from the previous problem to these. Anyways, so then the next one, alright, so we've got 5 and 10 for this one. Well, again, that's pretty easy. So what are the factors of 10? Well, 1, 2, 5, and 10. And then they give you that one of them's 5. Well, 5 times 2 is what's 10. And so you got 2 over here on the right. And then if you add them together, you get 7 on the bottom. So that one's pretty easy too. Alright, last one. Last one of the night. We've got 1/2 and 1/3. Okay, so let's add them together. So just in case, so we've got 1/2 plus 1/3, right? And we know that in order to add fractions up more easily, if you don't have this memorized, which I certainly don't, the best way to do it, or a way to do it, is to make sure that the denominators are the same. So 2 and 3 are both prime numbers. So one way to do this here is to multiply this 1/2 over here by 3 over 3. 3 over 3, right? And then multiply this one over here times 2 over 2. Okay, so 3 over 3 is 1, 2 over 2 is 1, so we're really not changing the fraction here, we're just multiplying it by 1, but what we're going to do is we're going to put it into a form that's a little bit easier. So 3 times 1 is 3 up top, and then 3 times 2 is 6 on the bottom. And then we can get rid of that part. So 3, 6, same as 1/2, and over here, 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times 2 again should be 6, so we can actually add these things. And there we go. So that's the same problem, 1/2 plus 1/3. So let's go ahead and add those together, and then that equals 5/6. Okay, so that's the bottom number here, is the sum of the two, which is 5/6. And then if we go back to the beginning, what our original problem was, multiplying them together, pretty easy, right? So numerator times numerator is 1. Denominator times denominator is 6. So the top number is 1/6. And that goes up here. And that's it. All right, cool. Good job. Hopefully these videos were helpful, and hopefully that didn't take too long. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a good night, and I will make some more videos tomorrow, and I look forward to talking with you both tomorrow and see how everything's going. All right. I miss you guys. Bye-bye.